Hey, what's up, you guys? So I just wanted to pop on here for a second and chat about food combination because that makes such a huge difference, and it's something that's really simple and easy that you can incorporate in your day-to-day. So what that looks like, first off, is eating your fruits and your veggies separate. So fruits actually digest really quickly and really easily in our system. And we've kind of gotten in the habit in our culture to eat fruits after a heavy meal. And what that does is the fruits then start to sit on top of that other food and ferment. And that fermentation and leads to a putrification process that actually encourages the overgrowth of fungus and Candida and all sorts of things in our body. Whereas fruit, when it's eaten on its own, it's actually incredibly healing for the body, healing for the nervous system, for the endocrine system, and it's the best cleanser. It cleans up our lymphatic system. And our lymphatic system is something that we inherit. It's passed down from multiple generations. So cleaning that up is actually really, really deep work, both physically, emotionally, psychologically, all of it. The lymphatic congestion, it basically builds up wherever there's a tissue weakness. I mean, that can be from an injury, that can be, an inherited tissue weakness, one of our organs, glands, joints, you name it. So when you get into this proper food combination, it really assists the body in its own healing capabilities. And I was impressed when I first incorporated this into my life. I was working on healing some deep chronic pain from injuries, and just adding in these simple things made all the difference in the world and really allowed my body to tune into its own healing process and really regenerate and rebuild. So the first one was eating fruit on its own, half an hour or even better, an hour before any other foods. When you're eating that fruit on its own, it's cleansing the body, it's supporting the nervous system. When you eat that fruit after heavy meals, it's causing putrefaction and fermentation and a buildup of all kinds of things that we don't want, including Candida. The next one is having your proteins and your starches at separate times. And I know it's not something that we're taught, but they actually take completely different processes for digestion. Your proteins need an acidic environment and enzymes that break down acids in order to get broken down, whereas your carbohydrates, your starches, actually need alkaline enzymes. And when you eat the two at the same time, you're producing acidic enzymes and alkaline enzymes, and those neutralize each other. So you're actually not digesting your food to its fullest capability. And people that are going to notice this the most are ones that already have a little bit of a digestive weakness, or people that are dealing with diabetes, because it's going to actually raise those blood sugar levels, because when those foods are not digesting, it's leading again to that putrefaction fermentation process. So what's actually breaking down our foods is that alcohol versus our body's enzymes and digestive processes. So just doing these two things, like having your fruits on their own and eating their proteins and your carbohydrates at different times in the day, allows your body to A, digest what it's eating, and then B, utilize it for absorption, so that then your body can actually use all those amazing nutrients for healing, versus being bombarded with not being able to digest it and then neutralizing that aspect, and then we're getting this overgrowth of Candida and fungus due to that putrefaction process. So something that's really simple and easy. Play with it, experiment with it, see what you notice. If you want to take it one step deeper, I actually eat my sweet fruits, like my dates and bananas, separate from my acidic fruits, which is like your citrus and your pineapple and your strawberries, and you'll notice a huge difference. So when you eat those sweet fruits and those acidic fruits together, your body actually goes again through this sugar spike, and you'll have like a lot of energy and then no energy. Whereas if you just practice this and try this, just eating your sweet fruits together and then having your acid and subacid fruits, which includes berries, the majority of fruits are acid and subacid, And so having those on their own, you'll notice long sustained energy where you just can go all day long without crashing. So also experiment with that. And if you have more questions on food combination and how that actually pertains to cellular regeneration and healing, hit me up. I'm really passionate about it, just through my own healing and regeneration process. It's amazing how something so simple, so easy, where we can just make little micro adjustments in our day as timing wise as to where and when we're eating things, can have a huge profound impact on the body actually utilizing that food for healing and repair versus actually having it work against us. So thank you for tuning in, and let's chat soon and catch up. Aloha.